Minato used much in the past, but now an Itollade Naruto can use it, and I'm talking about the Hiroshin no Jutsu. You will discover today how this is possible because I am Alexander, and you are in the channel Anime Prime, so go leaving your like there at the beginning of the video and also sign up not to miss any news like this here, and now let's go to the video. And well guys, after Naruto lost Kurama and Sasuke lost his Rinnegan, many people have been wondering why the Uchiha and the 7th Hokage are so confident in facing the code, and this doubt increases even more after Yamato confirmed that Code even with the power limiter is already more powerful than Naruto and Sasuke. In fact, Code himself already stated that he could beat both of them if he wanted to, so in people's minds it doesn't make any sense to see Sasuke, and especially Naruto, who lost his biggest source of power, the Kurama, trying to meet an opponent who is clearly more powerful than them. Well, it's here that some fans started to raise some hypotheses that if we stop to think, they actually make some sense and are possible to happen in the future of the work. Because you can be sure that something will happen and Code will have to withdraw or something like that. But there's still the question of Sasuke and especially Naruto wanting to face Code that has a Jubi, and this doesn't make any sense. But some fans say that maybe Sasuke really won some made of ninja science tools, and that's why he took so long to appear, and that's why he is so confident in facing Code. And in Naruto's case the thing goes even further. For many, Naruto just hasn't appeared yet to face Code, but he has faith that meeting him now is the best strategy to beat him, is because Naruto must be preparing himself, training something special, something that will stand up to Code's power that was mentioned to have an ability similar to the 4th Hokage Minato's power. Yes guys, we are talking about Hiroshin no Jutsu, the Lightning God's Flight Jutsu. Naruto Shippuden 248 1945. For many this would be the best way to combat the ability that Code has to move freely through his markings. And that is why Naruto is not yet taking on the front line fight against Code, because at this very moment he is preparing to learn this legendary jutsu since he no longer has Kurama. And the argument you are using is that when Naruto had Kurama, at times he was so fast that his body flickering, Shunshin no Jutsu, fused with Kurama's chakra made him look like he was using Hiroshin even though he wasn't, because Hiroshin works more as a form of reverse summoning through markings just like Code's jutsu works too. However, since he already had a high level of speed, it would be interesting if he learned the actual Hiroshin, the real one, and not the yellow flash's body. Flicker is called at its highest level. But now Naruto doesn't have Kurama anymore. How will he get such a high speed? Well, first of all he would need all that speed, because even with it he was never able to use Hiroshin. In fact, Naruto when he used the yellow flash, sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't, because he was overly fast. Hiroshin does need the ninja to be fast, but if he can't control all that speed it's impossible to get it. The most important point of Hiroshin besides speed is perception, because you need to mark a place to know where you're going, the rest the jutsu will do for you. And well guys, Naruto has an ability that gives him a lot of perception, a perception that made him beat the 3rd Raikage, the most powerful Raikage of all time, and the 2nd fastest man in the world behind only Minato. And this ability is none other than the Sage Mode. With this mode, besides Naruto having a very good perception to the point of avoiding an attack faster than him, he also has an increase of all shinobi attributes such as ninjutsu, taijutsu and genjutsu, but the most important are the perception and speed. In other words folks, for many fans, if Naruto used what he learned when he had Kurama to use Yellow Flash, if he used that potential, but now to learn Hiroshin combined with Sage Mode, Naruto besides being able to use Hiroshin even better than Tobirama and Minato, he could actually beat Code, and that would explain why he is so relaxed about going after the Kara leader. He knows he has a card up his sleeve, and that's why he wants to know where the Code is going to appear so he can face it. And that makes sense because remember guys, Minato evolved Tobirama's Hiroshin being even faster than him, but Minato didn't master to perfection the Sannin mode which our 7th Hokage did, i.e. if he learns Hiroshin and combines it with Sage Mode which increases his speed and perception, then he would have a Hiroshin even more evolved than his father's when he was alive. Of course a Hiroshin with Kurama's power would be even more effective, but Naruto never met. But let your opinion about it. If it really is possible to unite the Hiroshin with the Wise Mode, then comment that. I will be reading all the comments because I know you would like to see Naruto using the Hiroshin no Jutsu, a skill and Minato his father used. And Naruto saw this technique up close when they meet at the end of Naruto Shippuden, so Naruto rescue this jutsu would be very good for Naruto to become powerful again, and also so he helps Boruto in the new missions that will appear ahead. So it is that, leave your opinion down there, and of course if you like the video, and very important that you leave your like, and also if you are new here on channel first time that came here, sign up and see you next. Until soon. the Hiraishin with the wise mode, then comment that I will be reading all the comments because I know you would like to see Naruto using the Hiraishin no Jutsu, a skill and Minato his father used.